There's a lot of motivational quotes out there, but today we're going to take a look at 20 life hacks that will get you motivated. And these are not your typical run-of-the-mill tips. These are things that I've learned in my own life, and I think they'll really help you out. So let's jump into it. Now, this first one may sound like it doesn't make sense, but if you keep reading, it will all make sense. What I mean is when you see something beautiful, write it down. It could be a sentence that you hear. It could be something that you observe. It could be a thought that crosses your mind. Just write it down. Let me give you an example so that I can explain this further. One time I was in Italy and I was looking at the Colosseum. This place is incredible. You know, it's thousands of years old. The way that they made it back then without any modern technology is amazing. I mean, just take a look at this place. It's huge. Anyways, I'm looking around, and I'm thinking to myself, wow, people 2,000 years ago were able to do this. They were able to build something like this. It just blew my mind. In that moment, I thought to myself, if they were able to do that, what else were they able to accomplish? Thinking about that inspired me to do something great, which ended up being this YouTube channel. Okay, not that great, but at least it's great to me. But here's the thing. I didn't just think to myself, oh, that's pretty cool, let me move on. No, I wrote it down. So when I started this channel, I had something to refer back to. I had something that inspired me. I had something that reminded me of why I wanted to start this channel in the first place. And the reason why this works so well is because it's kind of like a memory capsule. You know, whenever you read it, you'll be brought back to that moment, that feeling that you felt, that thought that you had. And if you can bottle up those moments, you can use them whenever you need motivation. So whenever you feel like giving up, whenever you feel like you don't want to do something, go back to those writings, go back to those notes, reread them, reflect on those moments, and it'll inspire you to keep going. Number 2, surround yourself with people who inspire you. Now, these could be people that you physically surround yourself with, or these could be people that you follow online. The thing about surrounding yourself with inspirational people is that it makes you want to improve. It's almost like a competition. Even if it's not a competition, you still feel like you want to level up. You want to be just like them, if not better. Life hack number 3 is very simple, but I think it's very effective. If you want to get something done, do it now. Put off doing it later, and it'll just keep piling up. You'll have more work later on, and you'll end up resenting it. So, just do it now. Number 4, think about your past self. Think about how far you've come. Think about all the obstacles that you've had to overcome to get where you are right now. Reflecting on your past self can give you a ton of motivation. Next, when things get tough, ask yourself, will I tell this story with pride? Because if the answer is yes, then you know that whatever you're doing is worth it. 7, keep a gratitude journal. Every day, write down 10 things that you're grateful for. This is a great way to train your brain to look for things to be happy about. 8, always remember the reason why you started in the first place. Whatever you're doing, always remember why you started. Maybe you started a workout routine to get in shape. Well, if you're skipping the gym, ask yourself, does skipping the gym get you closer to your goal? No, it doesn't. It only makes you further away from it. So don't forget the reason why you started in the first place. 9, break big tasks into small tasks. This will make things seem less daunting. Sometimes we feel overwhelmed because we have this huge task ahead of us. We don't know how to do it. We don't know where to start. So break it down into smaller chunks and just focus on completing those. Once you complete those small tasks, the bigger task won't seem that big anymore. 10, do hard work in the morning. It's much easier to do hard work in the morning because you have less distractions. Everyone's telling you to focus on your craft, but they don't tell you that you should focus on your craft in the morning when you have less distractions. That's when you should do your best work. 11, don't try to find motivation. Motivation is fleeting. Inspiration is fleeting. Instead, find discipline. Discipline is what will actually get things done. Discipline is what will help you achieve your goals. 12. Learn to say no. A lot of times we have multiple tabs open. We're trying to do this, we're trying to do that. And it's hard to really focus on one thing when you have so many different tabs open. So learn to say no to extra commitments. Learn to say no to things that you don't want to do. Next, have a clear vision of your future. You have to know where you want to go in order to get there. It's very hard to reach a destination if you don't know where that destination is. So really sit down and think about where you want to be in 5 years, 10 years. Write it down. Visualize it. Have a clear vision of your future, and then work backwards. 14. Do things that scare you. Do things that put you outside of your comfort zone. That's where the magic happens. That's where you grow. That's where you become a better person. 15. Use other people's success as inspiration. There's so many people out there that are doing the same exact thing that you're doing. Some of them have already made it to where you want to be. Use their success as inspiration to fuel your own success. 16. Remember that you don't have to be perfect. You don't have to do everything perfectly. As long as you keep moving forward, that's all that matters. 17. Give yourself deadlines. Deadlines help you focus. They help you prioritize. They help you get things done. 18. Reward yourself for reaching milestones. It's important to celebrate your successes, no matter how small they may seem. Rewarding yourself can help you stay motivated and continue moving forward. 19. Read books by people who have accomplished things that you want to accomplish. Their strategies, their mindset, their way of approaching things can help you achieve your goals faster. And last but not least, number 20, remember that you're not alone. There's a lot of people out there that care about you. There's a lot of people that want to help you. Don't be afraid to reach out for help when you need it. Now I know that these life hacks aren't super complicated, but they're super effective. I hope that you enjoyed this video and that it helped you get motivated. If it did, please leave a like and subscribe. Also, if you have any other tips that have helped you get motivated, please share them in the comments below. I'm sure that everyone would appreciate it. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.